welcome back to my channel. Today I will be setting up for two comebacks, nmixx's Blue Valentine and hearts2hearts Focus. nmixx just had their comeback earlier in the week, and then hearts2hearts is going to have theirs in a few days. So I'm really excited to finally have new comebacks from both of these groups, especially because nmixx had their first full album and hearts2hearts has their first mini album. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So first off, we're going to start with nmixx, and I do have my iPad here to kind of show you everything. For nmixx, I actually already have a template because their comeback already happened on Monday. But yeah, this is the full template for everything for this era, and then I already kind of went through and erased everything that I'm not collecting, because I collect Lily, Soyeon, and Jiu. But yeah, they have 3 versions of their photo book, so that's what these rows are. They have the blue version, the Valentine version, and the chaos version. I really like these cards, especially the little sets they made. Like this one, they have a set where they're all holding a little heart push thingy. I don't really know what else to call that, but yeah. And then in the chaos version, there's a set where they're all holding apples, which is really cute. I'm obsessed with this Geo card right here, the apple one with her short hair. Oh my god. Whoever decided to give her that, they need a raise because she looks so good. But yeah. And then down here they have the love token version. And I think with that one you got a ring or a bracelet with it, which is honestly really cool. Yeah, I like these ones right here. They're holding slime or something, but it has a really tiny ducky in it. It's so cute. And then there's just regular selfies, and then they did these heart cards again. I think they did something similar in the last album, so that's really cute. And then there's an LP version. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to collect these cards, because I think you get a set of cards in it, but I imagine it's incredibly expensive, and the cards are probably not going to be cheap either because of that. So if I find them for good prices, I'll get them, because they are really nice cards. And especially I really like the Soyeon card. And this Cheeto card, she's so cute. But yeah, I'm not too worried about it. If I can't find them, I can't find them. And then they did, it says Nemo album, but I think they're actually Poke albums. It's the same difference, so it doesn't really matter. I am obsessed with these ones. They're holding little fake ice cream cones. They're so cute. And then these are probably just regular selfies again. They don't have Soyeons on here yet, but yeah. And then here they don't have Lily yet, but this G is so cute too. But yeah. So I will go ahead and show you guys my setup for nmixx. We'll go ahead and put everything in my nmixx binder. And I did film this already once, but I didn't like how it came out, so I'm doing it again. So the pages and the fillers are already in here, kind of. At least some of the fillers. But yeah. Here we go. So I made all of these off camera just because there's I think there's 36, 32 maybe, I don't know. There's a lot, as you can see. And they're not the most aesthetic because I ran out of white sleeves, so I had to use these pink ones. But yeah. So first up, I have the photo book versions. I have the blue version, the Valentine version, and the Chaos version. And I was going to set it up kind of like this. I think like that. So that's how I kind of do nmixx, since there's 3 members and they usually have like 2 cards per version or 3. So you can take this one out here. That's from the last time I tried filming this. Yeah, we can put these away. But yeah, I really liked their album. Some of the songs weren't my favorite, but like overall it was really good. It was classic nmixx. My favorite songs are probably Spinnin' on It, Blue Valentine, and Adore You. This is not gonna go in there. But yeah. Trying to think about the songs. I've only listened to it like once or twice since I've been busy with work. But yeah, I think I also really liked Crush on You. And then of course, Oh Oh. I always love that song. I do think that it sounds better than the original song with it mixed up. But with it separated, I think I kind of like the Bella version better. I think I said that wrong, I'm sorry. But like, yeah, I like the superhero version, but I don't know, I feel like it's better in the little chunk that we got in like the main song. I don't know. But yeah. I am really obsessed with Spinnin' on It though. The way that their vocals sound in there, oh my god. It really drives me crazy that nmixx does not get like more recognition from K-pop stans, because everybody's always like, oh my god, this current generation, nobody can sing. Who's gonna sing? Where are the main vocals? They're nmixx, honey. Come stan. But yeah, it's just so crazy that they don't like pay attention. And if they do, they only think like that Lily and maybe Haewon can sing, but like all of nmixx are really good vocalists. And their music really lately has like shown that a lot, in my opinion. Like I feel like it always kind of has, but they're like really playing with like all the harmonies and stuff. And it's just like such a treat to listen to their songs. Their production is always like really, really good. But yeah, this is the Valentine version. I'm just like kind of alternating. So it starts like that, you know. I did it like that because it kind of like makes the weight of the binder more even. Because if you did it the same way all the time, when your binder's as full as mine, it starts to be like super flat in one corner and super thick in the other one. But yeah, there's the Valentine version and the Chaos version. But yeah, I was watching their video that they posted, I think it was yesterday, where they had like a costume version of Blue Valentine. Oh my god. That was hilarious. It reminded me a lot of like how K-pop used to do like a bunch of costume videos around Halloween. And like understandably they don't really do that anymore. But I kind of miss that era so much. And I really like when groups do silly stuff like that. I feel like we don't really see it a lot anymore. Because everybody's like, the way the internet and stuff is, there's always people that gotta make everything negative. So I feel like companies are really always pushing idols to be like super perfect all the time. And like, that's always been the case. But I feel like it just gets worse and worse as the years go by. So we kind of miss out on all these like really silly things in favor of keeping like that perfect idol image. But yeah. Anyways, off my soapbox for now. Here I have the love token version, and I got kind of lazy with the fillers. So I only made like one post-it note for each member. But they have 3 cards for each of them. So I'll just do it like that. But yeah, what else has been going on in K-pop? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I feel like it's been a really quiet couple of months for me for K-pop. But yeah. Most of my collections are like caught up, except for Triple S and IVE. So I still have quite a bit of IVE Secret to finish up. And Triple S had a Japan comeback that I need to get everything for. And I'll probably do like a Makari haul or something. Maybe after everything calms down with Hearts to Hearts comeback. Because I'll probably end up spending way too much money as always on them. But such is life when you collect a whole group like that. Yeah, here is the Nemo versions, Polka versions, whatever you want to call them. I think I wrote Nemo there and then I wrote Polka on these ones. But, they have 3 versions of this one too. So I did like B, V, and C. I think is how I'm doing it. Kind of like that. I think that's what I did in the previous eras anyway. I don't know, did they do something like this before? I don't know, that's how I usually do it, is like Lily on top, Soyeon in the middle, and then Jiu in the bottom. So I'll just keep doing that. These sticky notes aren't very good, but you gotta make do with what you got. My goodness. It's always such an ordeal getting stuff in these pages. They're so nice, they're like, they haven't been used before, so the pockets are like really tight. Because I just had to buy a whole bunch of pages for these 2 comebacks because I had like none left. And I already have to do another Meow Cafe order soon because I'm pretty much out of white sleeves. I'm almost out of these like Stardust sleeves that I use as fillers for nmixx and Triple S. Yeah, it's crazy. But there's the Polka version page. So I really like that these make like a whole page and I don't have to use extra fillers once I have everything. But yeah, there's everything for nmixx. I'm really excited to collect this era because they finally did like more variety, because the past couple eras they have not been so good with that. As you can see, like especially for stick out and forward, like so many of the cards are like the same. Especially like this page and this page. Oh my god. This one's cuter, but yeah. I think I'm not gonna do the Target cards this time around because I saw a preview of them and they're just kind of basic, honestly. Like, they're nice pictures, but I just don't really have the urge to get them. Because, like, these Target cards from last time were really cute with the little dolphin plushie. And then I don't even know where the other ones are. Where'd they go? Are they these ones? And yeah, these ones, the racer outfits were nice, but like, I just don't really have any desire to get anything unless they're like special cards. But if they look like the album cards, I'm not worried about it. This thing is getting full. At least I have a decent amount of room, I think. Probably fit another comeback or two in here. Depends if they keep doing insane amounts of cards or not, I guess. But yeah, we can move on to the next group. So for Hearts to Hearts, they're actually getting their first mini album, which is super exciting. And they have 4 versions of their album. So this one's the photo book version. And there's 3 different covers, but it's like the same thing on the inside, kind of like their Chase album. So just the picture is different on the front, and then you have like different colored CDs, and the CD sleeve is different. But everything else is going to be the same no matter what version you have. So you get the photo book, and then you get 1 out of 4 of these little stickers, and 1 folded poster out of 3. I'm not sure if like these are gonna match the cover that you get, because it looks like there's 1 of each concept. Maybe they're just gonna be truly random, but we'll find out. And then they did a group photo card again, which they didn't really do that before, but with the package version of the Chase, there was like unit cards, and they had 2 OTA cards for that. So I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of like put those together and have like an OTA page. And then you get 1 out of 8 postcards and 1 out of 8 photo cards. So pretty straightforward. This is honestly like my least favorite of the versions, just because I really, really hate these like staple booklets. Because like they're so hard to put on your shelf because they don't stay closed. And if you put like your inclusions, like your posters and stuff back in the album like I do, they're just gonna keep falling out all the time, which really sucks. But yeah, I really like everything in it. It's just, I wish they were like more like books. But speaking of books, they did a rule book version, which it's more like a book packaging, like a box, I guess, I don't know. But it's so cute. It looks like a fairy tale book, kind of. And it has the little Falabella character on it that they have, and I love that thing so much. But yeah, if Falabella has no stands, I am dead. Like, I'm really obsessed with that thing, and I want a plushie of it so bad. But yeah, you get a mini CD in this one, and then a photo book. So cute. Folded lyrics poster, a postcard set, and you get like 18 postcards. It's kind of insane. And you get this little pin badge with Falabella on it. Kind of like the package version of the Chase. I think they had some in there too, but this time you just get 1. And then you get these little stickers. You get 2 of them, and you get like 1 out of each set. So this one has like unit stickers, and you get 2 Falabella stickers. And then this one has like 1 of each of the members. So those are so cute. I really like the artist style that they collabed with. I think their name was like Sunonebird. I'm not sure if I got that right, but yeah, I went on their Instagram and their style is so cool. So I'm really glad they got an opportunity to work with the group. Make super cute illustrations for us to enjoy. But yeah, you get unit photo cards again, you get 1 out of 4. And then regular photo cards, you get 1 out of 8 as usual. I'm like super obsessed with this version though, it's so nice. Ugh. And then here we have a heart locket version, which is kind of crazy. Oops. Yeah, it comes in this little like pouch thing, and it has the fellow on it again. It's so cute. And then this is like the actual locket that you get. It says, "I cannot focus on anything but you," which I assume is like lyrics from the song. And then you get like a little mini photo book, a heart sticker, the like little logo on there. You get 1 out of 3 unit photo cards in this one. And then you also get like this little heart envelope thing. I think it has the lyrics on it. And then that has like the track list. And then inside the locket, it actually opens up and it has like the little NFC chip thing that like scans to your phone. And then you redeem it in like an app or something. And then you get 1 out of 8 photo cards. Yeah, this one's like really cute. I just hate how expensive it was. I think it was like $26. Like, that's insane. And then finally we have mini albums this time. I'm so excited that they finally did these instead of like the little keychains from last time. Cause like, they were cute, but I did not like the mini photo cards. And at least this time we have like normal photo cards. But yeah, you have like 1 for each of the members, and they use that same like illustration design on these instead of photos. So you have Carmen, Jiu, Yua, Stella, June, Aina, Ian, and Yan. They're so cute. And then you have like the little NFC thing again. And then you get 1 out of 8 photo cards. This Stella card, I think that's Stella, oh my god. I'm obsessed with it already and I can barely even see it. I'm so obsessed. It looks kind of like an egg card. Or like at least one of those where they like get really close to the camera. I love those cards so much. But yeah, I can go ahead and put everything in my binder and show you my setup for Hearts to Hearts. So now we can jump into my Hearts to Hearts binder. And I also made their fillers off camera because there's even more of those. I think they had like 42 cards because I do collect OT8 for Hearts to Hearts. I like this cover, but I really want to make like a new one of it for like, I'm gonna try to make an OT8 one maybe. And then this one I'll maybe put it in front of my pods or something. I think literally in my last video I finished this whole era for the chase. And I put away all these cards. And I finally got Jiu's package version. And then off camera I actually like moved these around a little bit because I took out the 2 OT8 unit cards from the package version. And then you'll see what I'm doing with them in a minute. But yeah, I think this looks nice still though. Because you have like the photo book units and then the 2 package units that aren't OT8. I don't really like splitting up eras, but I think it still looks okay. So here is where Focus era starts. And we have a ton of cards for this era. Yeah. But here I was going to put the photo book cards to start off with. So there's everybody. But yeah, I'm like really excited for this era because Hearts to Hearts is probably like my alt group. And I didn't really expect to like them as much, but everything they do, I just really love it. And they did have a pre-release song called Pretty Please. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with it. But yeah, it reminds me so much of like the older gen K-pop stuff, but like make it modern, you know? Which is really nice. To kind of like pay homage to like those older groups and bring back all those sounds and aesthetics. Because like I know Y2K concept or whatever the hell you call that has been super popular for a couple years, but I feel like this isn't what they're doing. Like, I don't know what you would call it. Like, it's still super nostalgic and everything, but it feels different. And there's like kind of an element of like magical stuff to it, a little bit. But it's like kind of hidden between the lines. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I just didn't like the script. So there's the photo book, and then I was going to put the rulebook version next. So have all of those. But yeah, we haven't really heard any of the songs. Well, there's 6 songs on it, and we've heard 2 of them already. So I guess that's not true. But I'm talking about like new songs. Because we've heard Pretty Please, and then they put Style on the album too. I think it's only on the CD though. Because it didn't have it on the streaming. Like on Spotify and stuff, when you pre-save it, doesn't show Style on there. So I guess it's CD only. That's nice though, because like it's already on streaming anyway. And then if there's people out there who actually use their CDs unlike me, now you can listen to Style on CD, I guess. But yeah, I would use my CDs, but like none of my devices have a CD player anymore. I don't think our car has a CD player either. It might, but I don't think it works. So we've never used it. Oops. So yeah, my CD is just kind of collect dust. It seems like most of the members really liked the B-sides Apple Pie and Flutter. And then there was a couple that liked Blue Moon. It's kind of interesting because I don't think anybody picked Focus. But yeah, they just posted the MV teaser today and I really like it. Like, it's pretty artsy kind of vibes versus like Style, but I think that's kind of a good thing. It seems like they put more budget into it at least this time around, because like the Chase didn't look low budget, but this one's definitely like higher, you know? But anyways, I'm hitting the Locket version. And next, yeah, they also posted about the season's greetings last night. Oh my god, that looks so cute. They did kind of like a, I think it's called like House to Heart or something. I don't know. It's some kind of like hide and seek kind of like concept, and they have like a giant pony plush that's supposed to be like the fellow Bella character, I guess. I don't know, it's so cute. I definitely want to get that. Because I really want to buy more merch and stuff for them, but like, I just never have the money. But I'll make it work somehow. But yeah. My only thing is, like, with the tariffs and stuff, because I live in the States, I don't know if the tariffs on that would be, like, absolutely insane. Because it's so hard to, like, predict anything because all the rules and stuff are changing, like, literally every day with all of that, and nobody knows what's going on ever. So I'm trying not to spend, like, a ton on K-pop until we at least can, like, be able to predict it. Because, yeah, you're gonna have to pay it, but if you know you're gonna have to pay, like, however much money, you can just save up and just do, like, a big haul or something. But yeah, it's just so hard to figure any of that out right now, so I'm really trying to, like, chill out with this K-pop stuff, but, like, this is my biggest hobby, so it's hard to do that. But yeah, I'm gonna put the mini version next. Yeah, I'm also really confused because, like, there's a lot of debate going on in the community with, like, oh, albums don't count for tariffs, and photo cards don't count. And then other people will tell you, oh, yes, they do, I got charged. So it doesn't even seem like they're being consistent. It's just so much conflicting information. And like I said, like, you can't predict anything like that. Because, like, how do you know if you're gonna get caught? Not caught, but, like, I don't know. It's just so confusing. Because, like, even my own stuff, like, I got a K-Addy package and a Neokyo package, both in September. And, like, I received these packages early September. We're now in the middle of October, and I never got anything with tariffs. But someone else I talked to did. For, like, similar packages. Because, like, all I had in them were photo cards. Because I had, like, my style group orders that I was finishing up in my K-Addy package, and then I did Tokyo Hall, where I just had photo cards, but, like, I was just waiting and waiting and waiting for some bills to come so I could pay them and not have to worry about it anymore, but they still haven't come. So I don't know if I got lucky or if it's true that photo cards don't count, or if I'm gonna get a bill, like, tomorrow or something. But yeah, it's just really, really frustrating. Because, like, I know international collectors have had to deal with customs and stuff like that all the time. That's just how it is for them. And, like, I totally understand if this is how it's going to be for us too now going forward, whatever. But I just want, like, clarification. Because it's so much easier to figure things out when you know what to expect. But yeah, here I'm going to put all of the unit cards from this era. So the rulebook version had, like, 4 units, so I'm going to put them on the top and the bottom. And then the Heart Locket one had 3 units, so I'll put those in the middle like that. But yeah, I don't know. And I feel like I'm just spending less on K-pop lately anyway. Part of that was because I knew hearts2hearts was having a comeback, and I spend most on them because I collect OT8. And I end up buying a lot of albums to collect OT8. But yeah, I don't know. Because I know Islet is supposed to have a comeback in November. And I'm kind of, like, debating if I want to get the albums or not. Or just get the photo cards later. I don't know. I guess it depends how many versions they do. And, like, how the packaging is and everything. Because I would like to get them. But I don't know. Because I pretty much only buy albums anymore for Triple S, Eyelet, and Hearts to Hearts. I don't buy albums for nmixx. I don't buy albums for IVE. Not that I don't like those groups as much as the other ones, but I just really don't like their packaging like 99% of the time. It's just easier to get the cards you want. But yeah. And then on the rare occasion I do like the album version that they do, like the little Evil Cupid version for IVE. I love that, but I didn't want to spend the money on it for one, and two, it was sold out everywhere by the time I found out about it. But yeah, here I'm gonna put the group cards for the photo book. But yeah, I'm not sure if they're gonna like keep doing group photo cards and have that be like a thing, or if it's just these two albums. But I didn't want to have like just 3 cards on one page. So I went back and grabbed these OT8 cards from the package version and brought them over here so at least I can have like 5 cards on a page. So it feels a little like less wasteful this way. But yeah, and then if they keep doing more, I can just like add on, I guess, and have like a little OT8 page in the back. But yeah, and then here's all of my like pobs that I have. And they're mostly for style. Because I had a rule that was like, I was only going to get like 1 or 2 sets of pobs every era. So how did I end up with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sets for style. I didn't make any fillers for these because I'm lazy. And I had already made like almost 100 fillers with like just for the album cards, but I did get the Soundwave pre-order set, so that'll go here. And then I have an extra page back here because I'll probably get at least like 1 lucky draw set. But yeah, that was everything for my focus setup, and that was everything for this video. I'm really excited to finally have a bunch more cards to put away and collect for them. And hopefully you guys found this video entertaining, even though it was kind of messy and rambly as always. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.